It's interesting, isn't it, how you can get a real feel for a place, not just from the big headlines, but from the smaller everyday things.
Absolutely. Like what people choose to name their dogs, for example. It can tell you quite a bit.
Exactly. And we've got this survey here from Pet Mania, which looks at the top 10 dog names in Ireland for 2024.
That's right. And exploring these names and maybe some of the trends around them, it does offer a charming glimpse into Irish life, I suppose. The culture, the humor.
Definitely. So let's take a look. They've listed them starting from number 10, which was Max.
Ah, Max. Yes, described as a solid classic. Confident.
Yeah, the survey suggests it's good for dogs with maybe a bit of a hero complex or just ones who like to think they're in charge.
A dependable choice. Right. Number 9 is Bella.
Bella, which means beautiful, of course. The source mentions its popularity across Europe, really.
Timeless, isn't it? Suits any dog that, well, turns heads, I suppose.
It does.
Mm.
Okay, number 8 is Ruby.
Ruby. Described as sparkling, warm, perfect for, say, a red-coated dog or one that's just very photogenic.
Little gem. Then number 7, Cooper.
Cooper. That sounds friendly, doesn't it? The survey says it's upbeat, sort of, neighborly.
Yeah, good for sociable dogs,
Yeah.
like golden retrievers, perhaps.
Makes sense. Number 6, Bruno.
Bruno. Strong, they say. No nonsense, but also surprisingly huggable.
Apparently popular with larger breeds. Or maybe dogs that just think they're large. A bit of swagger there, the survey notes.
Right. Moving on, number 5 is Rosie.
Oh, Rosie, a lovely one. Described as a perennial pick, isn't it? Always feels quite fresh.
Yes, and particularly suited to gentle dogs with soft eyes. Got that nice vintage feel.
It does. Okay, number 4, just missing the top spots, is Milo.
Milo. Short, sweet, friendly, apparently getting really popular in Ireland.
Yeah, suits those energetic tail-wagging types. Very approachable sound.
Definitely. Right. The top 3 then. At number 3, it's Teddy.
Teddy. Well, that speaks for itself, doesn't it? Comforting. Perfect for a lap dog.
You can see that. Lots of nickname potential too. Ted, T-Bear.
Exactly. Then number 2, Luna.
Luna. Described as mystical, gentle, a bit whimsical perhaps.
Appeals to people with a poetic streak, maybe. Fondness for, evening walks under the stars. A bit enchanting.
Yeah. And finally, the number 1 most popular dog name in Ireland for 2024, Bailey.
Bailey. Yeah, it's a classic. The survey suggests, well, maybe it's the link to the Irish cream liqueur.
Could be, or maybe just sounds right for a, cuddly, loyal sort of dog. It feels quite Irish somehow.
It does, that loyalty aspect, perhaps. So that's the top 10. But there was more in the survey, too, wasn't there? Other trends emerging.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
One really interesting thing was the rise of traditional Irish language names.
Ah, yes. This seems to show a growing desire to connect with, well, Irish heritage through pets.
Definitely. They mentioned Cuchulainn, the mythical warrior hound. That's quite a name for a dog.
A powerful choice, certainly. For a strong, loyal breed, perhaps. It connects directly to Irish mythology, known for bravery.
And then there were gentler ones, like Croya, meaning little heart, which is lovely for an affectionate lapdog.
And Samhain, named after the ancient Celtic festival. That's quite a unique link to heritage.
It really shows a deep appreciation for the culture, doesn't it? They also mention Oge, meaning youth, and Bane, which is milk.
And Phoebe, sort of an Irish take on Phoebe. And I like the mention of Taibse.
Oh, yes, meaning ghost. They pictured a border collie herding sheep in the fog. Very atmospheric.
Iconic, as they put it. These names really do carry a sense of identity, a sort of resurgence of Gaelic heritage.
Another trend that era stood out was naming dogs after food.
Right, which seems quite fun. Reflects the joy they bring, maybe, like our favorite treats.
The survey gave examples like biscuit for maybe a bouncy cavapoo, fudge for a sleepy bulldog.
And pickles for a sassy terrier. There's a real humor to it, isn't there? It makes them memorable, simple pleasures.
Yeah. And then perhaps more common ones like toffee, peanut, pumpkin, cookie, often for playful types, or maybe ones that beg a lot.
And even some slightly more gourmet choices appearing, like sushi, mocha, Oreo. It's definitely a fun trend.
It is. Then there's pop culture, of course, films, music. That influence is showing up too.
Oh, strongly. You see names from fantasy like Loki or Draco, maybe Khaleesi for a particularly majestic-looking dog.
Or mischievous ones in Loki's case. And music legends too. Elvis, Bowie, Bruno Mars even.
Exactly. And characters like Groot, Hermione, Leia, even Nancy Drew got a mention.
Nancy Drew. That's quite specific. It suggests these names aren't just trends. They're tied to, personal memories, favorite stories.
Precisely. And linked to that, I suppose, is the trend of naming dogs after celebrities and even brands.
Ah, yes, that was mentioned. A mix of international influence and maybe local charm.
Well, you get names like Toto Wolff, Joey Montana, Tyson, and rather amusingly, Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. And the brand names Gigi, Prada, Pepsi, Rolo.
Quite a blend, isn't it? From high fashion to sweets.
It really is. The survey also highlighted some of the quirkiest names they encountered, honorable mentions, they call them.
Yes, some we've mentioned already, like Typesy and Nancy Drew, but also Donut, Sam Hain again, Bowie, Strudel, Pickles, Oreo, Draco, Khaleesi, Groot.
Strudel, donut. You have to think there's a good story behind those choices.
Usually the way, isn't it? Those unusual ones often have the best backstories.
So overall, it seems Irish dog names are this, well, fascinating mix. You've got heritage, humor, pop culture.
Yeah, it really paints a picture, doesn't it? A snapshot of what people love, what makes them smile, from ancient myths to, well, maybe the latest film they watch.
It really shows the heart and humor that goes into choosing a name for a companion. Makes you think, doesn't it? What your own dog's name, or maybe a future dog's name, might say.
It does. And if listeners are interested in more insights like this into Irish culture, maybe hidden travel spots or bits of folklore, they should definitely consider subscribing to the Love Ireland newsletter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it seems in Ireland, even something as simple as a dog's name, well, it tells a story.